Now, for 2 years, my husband, Sherwood Diller, had been nagging me to become a comic. Because remember, this is the early days of television. We're looking at Art Carney, and we're looking at, I can't think of those guys' names. A lot of funny shows coming out of New York, musical shows, and wonderful. Uh, Sid Caesar, Milton Berle, and my Sherwood Diller, who, remember, is trying to make a living and failing completely. In 17 years, he had 18 jobs. I mean, some would last 2 weeks, some 20 minutes, and some a year. He obviously couldn't get along with anybody. He drove a cab for a year. You see, he didn't have to answer to anybody. He was a night watchman. You see there, didn't nobody looking at him or telling him what to. You couldn't tell him what to do because he knew it all. Anyway, poor darling. So now he's been nagging me because he realizes that there's money in comedy and TV. And I had tried, as far back as when I was working at KROW, to make a transition into the talent side of the business. And some buddies over there scared up a little money and shot a half-hour pilot, if you will. I can't stand that expression. I didn't say that if you will. I'm so sorry. What a dreadful cliche. We put together a thing called Phyllis Diller, the Homely Friend Maker. And it was all about burning food in an oven, and we had it all set up, and it was a funny show. I wrote it and the whole thing. And the guy that was giving the guy that was taking the pictures had a new camera, and something was open. It got no footage, and that just went away. We all, it just blew our whole thing. One day, I'm hearing this nothing but, oh, you got to become a comic. I thought, well, how do you become a comic? So I picked up the phone, called the Red Cross, and I said, I have a show. Where do you want it? They said the Presidio. So my dearest friend was one of the first news hens who did the noon news. She was one of the first female. You know, we have them all over the place now, but she was a groundbreaker, Wanda Ramey. And always with a man, the two anchors. So she wanted to help me because she's my dearest friend. So she went with me to the Presidio. My son Peter brought his banjo. They pushed a piano in to this room with 4 beds, 4 guys lying there. You know, disabled soldiers. And that was my first audience. And Wanda introduced me, and they didn't even know who she was. And here's my kid with the banjo, me on the piano, told a few rotten jokes. One guy went to sleep, the other one threw up, and the other 2 re-enlisted. I'm teasing you.